Hey, this is Bill, and Pro Commerce has released a new version for the Pro Wallet, and I thought I would just do a new video on that. It's the same process as I've always done, but I wanted to just take the time to do this here. First, here if you open up your Pro Wallet, you can see down here in the lower left hand corner the version that you're running. Now I have already updated this, but I'm going to go through the exact same steps just to make sure that you get a fresh video on this. So here I'm seeing version 1.3.50. The last version was 1.3.4. So what we're going to do though, before you begin any kind of upgrade, I like to back up my wallet. So first, File, Backup Wallet. I always save it to my desktop. Wallet backup is just a file that I go ahead and replace, and then typically I'll actually email that file to myself just to make sure I have it off this computer. You never know what could happen. Computers, as you know, are fairly temperamental, and so with that, I'm going to go ahead and close my wallet now. And once you close it, you'll see that you no longer see the icon in this taskbar area. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to procommerce.io. Here on their website, we can go right up here to the top, Wallets and Apps. Then you're going to want to choose the operating system that you use. In this case, I'm actually operating a Windows computer. You do see that 1.3.5 is not available for Mac, but it is for Windows, and so we're going to download that. And as soon as that's done downloading, I'll be back. Okay, so our file has downloaded, and what I'm going to do in little computer class here, this button up here in the middle, this is a minimize, this closes the program, and this one actually makes it scalable so that you can actually grab hold of the side and stretch it around. What I like to do is I like to take this file here. It is downloaded to my downloads folder, but I can take it here and drag it right over here to my desktop. So there I have version 1.3.5. Now what I'm going to do, that is a zip file, which means it is a bunch of files compressed into one, which makes it easy to transfer, email, whatever. But what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to double click this, and that opens up this window which shows me inside that there. Now what I like to do from this point is to drag that folder out of the zip folder onto the desktop and copy it there. So what you're going to want to do, what I like to do, I should say, is I like to keep things clean. I sometimes get on people's computers and look at their desktop, and it is full of stuff, and then they have a hard time finding things that they want, and of course that equals time spent trying to find things, and I don't know about you, but I just don't have enough time. So now what we're going to do is, this is the zip file. I'm going to delete this again just for cleanliness. And remember, you're going to have another folder on your desktop, 1.3.4, and I would find that folder and delete it. This is our new software, 1.3.5. I'm going to put that where 1.3.4 was, and then I'm simply going to start my wallet back up. Now once you delete that folder, you're also going to want to remove the icon that you had on the taskbar, because that is pointing to a different directory. So what we'll do there is I'm right clicking and I click unpin. Now we're going to go into the new version of the wallet. We're going to double click on the Qt file. So this is very common because this application is not recognized by Windows. It's going to give us this warning. What we want to do is click on the more info, and then we want to click run anyway. It's also very likely at that point you'll get another window to allow the software to communicate to the internet through your firewall. And so you want to make sure that both boxes are checked, both public and private network access. So now what we have here is we have our wallet up and running. We have a 1.3.5 running, and we're good to go. But before I leave you, there's one last thing I like to do, and that is to now right click on the icon where the program is running and pin that to the taskbar, so that in the future when you close the wallet, that icon stays there so it's easy to find and start your wallet.